All right, we're Timeline Nutrition, first and only clinically proven molecule to induce mitophagy, which is your body's natural process for cleaning up damaged, dysfunctional mitochondria. Why would you want to do that? Well, if you can get more mitochondria operating, the energy in your cells increases. And what we see is after about 60 days of supplementation, you'll begin to see increases in strength and endurance. But mitochondria focus the energy of all of your body, so it's all about how do you build that energy systemically with benefits across brain, heart, lung, and then also most importantly skin. So we've just recently launched, and new to the show here this year, a whole topical line which enables you to give that MitoPure magic into your skin, directly contacting the most interesting element of aging, which is that skin factor that gets the intrinsic version, the internal aging factors, but also external, right? So constantly battling the sun and other toxins. All of it powered by a molecule called MitoPure, which targets your mitochondria.
My name is Vera. I collaborate with Dr. Barry Morgelan. He's a gastroenterologist, endoscopist, surgeon who traveled 20 years back and forward to China to find the great teachings and ancient wisdom so that we could all be supported in achieving the best possible health, creativity, intelligence, relationships, finance, serendipity, all of areas of our life. So after going back and forward 20 years and meeting the great grandmaster, which it happened by an incredible opportunity he had, he brought these teachings, and we do three things. Physical practices, that's what we do, guided visualization, and a lecture. They are all embedded with source energy, so after doing them, you write your goals of what you want to achieve, and as you keep doing them consistently on a day-to-day basis, things start happening in your life that support you in what you want. It's very simple techniques. You don't have to purchase any device. It's through an app, and we'll guide you in achieving what you want. Yes, thank you.
Hey, this is Cole here from Agerate, live at the 9th annual Biohacking conference. So happy to be here. Agerate, we offer an at-home blood test and a mobile app that allows you to reveal how well you're aging and receive some tailored lifestyle recommendations to help you improve. You can find us at age-rate.com or follow us on social media at Agerate. Thanks.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Alan Bauman from Bauman Medical Hair Transplant and Hair Loss Treatment Center, and we're here at the Biohacking Conference in Orlando 2023. We've got a large booth demonstrating how to diagnose and treat hair loss. So if you're looking to biohack baldness or to grow your hair span longer, right? We've got our lifespan, our health span, and now we can increase our hair span. Then come on by the booth, 710. If you missed it, then check us out at baumanmedical.com.
So hey everyone, I'm Kevin with Bioptimizers. This is Hetty. We're going to take you through a quick run through what we got going here in our booth. Hyper focused and excited about our magnesium breakthrough, our flagship product, 7 forms of magnesium, accessing every pathway of absorption in the body for it, and introducing sucrosomial magnesium, first to market with it. No one else is using this. Really excited about it. Our powders, we're also really excited about to launch and introduce to y'all here, our raspberry lemonade, our banana mango spice to be exact, and our organic fruit punch. The same blend as our capsules, flavors are all organic, and we're sweetening with katempe fruit from Africa. No one else has used this yet. Has a protein thousands of times sweeter than sugar, does not affect your gut bacteria or your insulin response. Very nice. And then launching here exclusively at the show, our Stress Guardian. Steeped in a lot of traditional Chinese medical herbs, astragalus, rhodiola, and a lot of others. It's an 18-herb blend. We're looking at maximizing mental and physical performance through serious bouts of stress.
Hi, I'm Kevin Ferber with American Cell Technology, and we are a personal autologous stem cell bank for both adults and newborns. We work with practitioners around the country within the U.S. that are doing personal cell therapy and regenerative medicine. What they'll do is they'll take out a tablespoon of fat or bone marrow out of your body, send it to our facility in South Florida, where our lab techs in the FDA-registered and inspected environment will isolate your personal stem cells and then culture expand those cells to allow those cells to naturally self-replicate, and we'll store your youngest cells in time at our facility. If you're expecting a baby or know someone who's expecting a baby as well, we're revolutionizing the cord blood, cord tissue banking market, where we're doing the same thing we do for our adults, but for the child's cord blood, cord tissue. The coolest thing about that is that it's their youngest stem cells they'll have available to them, where we'll also isolate those cells from the cord blood and cord tissue. Again, culture expand those cells so that the child can potentially have billions of their own cells throughout their lifetime. We like to talk about this, but we have no idea what regenerative medicine is going to hold in 20 or 30 years from now, but it's here today in the US. People are getting their cells back for a multitude of reasons. Sean can talk about at the clinical level where he partners with doctors at his clinic that are doing regenerative medicine therapy about what some of the use cases are, and we're really excited about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things that people are using stem cells for right now, and it's important to talk to your doctor about what you could potentially use them for. But I think one of the most important things is people are looking for stem cells all over the place. Make sure that they're your own, and that's what Kevin really prioritizes with American Cell Technology. It's your own stem cells with your own DNA for you is the safest thing by far and away. So I'm glad that you guys are doing that, and that's why we love using them.
Yeah, and you can partner with any of our practitioners across the country. You can ask us for a referral, but you guys should know your options and really do your own research. So know that you can get personal cell therapy here within the United States, and there's great practitioners doing this in the US, and it's not something for the ultra rich or where you're going out of the country and not sure what you're exactly getting. So please reach out. We're always happy to answer questions and help you down this health journey.
And also, you're not too old. Your stem cells can be really young from different parts of your body, so it's important to talk to your doctor and you can find those different parts where you can harvest those young stem cells.
We look forward to working with you and having you store your cells at our bank.
Brandon, I'm with InBody USA. We do a professional line of body composition analyzers. As you can see behind me here, we have a woman doing a body composition test on our InBody 770 machine. Essentially what this is going to do, it's going to take her weight and it's going to break down all the essential components into muscle, water, and fat. It gives great health context into any health and wellness program as far as tracking and monitoring changes, helping our patients become more accountable and more motivated to seek healthy life changes and choices.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Josh with AgelessRx. What we are is the first of breed telemedicine platform that's democratizing access to really challenging to access products that are really focused on the longevity space. So if you could, you'd probably imagine something like Hims, but for longevity. So what we actually offer is everything from metformin, rapamycin, LDN, tons of these really hard to access drugs. And at the same time, we also send them with direct sterile injections as well. So we have drugs like NAD+ injections, glutathione, B12, B12-MIC. And the beauty of our program is that number one, we give you the entire piece, end to end. Intake, all the way to a doctor, delivered from a 503A certified FDA pharmacy, direct to your house. There's no extra fees. It's like really simple, easy to use. And as soon as you sign up, you actually have access to our Biohacker platform, which is totally free. You can actually take a quiz. It'll make a bunch of recommendations of what you should talk to your doctor about, and then you move on from there. The last thing I think that we're really excited about is we actually just launched our new supplement, Infinite. And if you look at some of the ingredients here, even really cool. It's actually based on the 9/13 hallmarks of aging. What we tell people is this is a great foundation for if you're really trying to hack your biohacking. This is the key to longevity. Cool thing about that is that we partnered with some folks out of Washington, so everyone knows the big labs in Washington, to really refine and define a single capsule and a single program that you could take that'll give you a foundation. And then everything else we have is really built to build on top of that. So I really hope that you have time to check out AgelessRx, and you can see us at AgelessRx.com. And if you're part of the Asprey group, use code DAVE25 at the checkout, and you'll get 25% off your first order. Thanks.
Hey, this is Sauna Space. We're the Firelight Spectrum. Come enjoy our Firelight. So you see here our whole product catalog. We have our Faraday sauna. It's actually a super sauna. If you get in with the camera, you can see there's actually 7 bulbs in there. There's a 4-bulb system above. That's our standard, and a 3 bulbs. So this is like what Dr. Mercola uses at home. This features, for example, our hand-dyed turmeric spice color option, and this is lined with a silver-based material that blocks EMF. It's our EMF shield. So this whole sauna is a Faraday sauna. Is a Faraday chamber that's grounded as well. It features our grounding mat underneath. Here in the middle, We have our firelight kind of campfire setup. You see our sauna heater panels in 3 and 4 bowl versions. You can get those to upgrade your sauna that you have at home, or you can convert any space into a sauna space. And next to it, here's our little one light. It's our little photon therapy light. This can be used also as a firelight or for spa therapy all day long for comfort. It stands up like this. It tilts at a 45 and it can go on its back, so you can use that for beating technology fatigue, screen fatigue. This light spectrum cancels out blue light and flickering light stress, so people are using this therapeutically in the sauna, it's a sauna space, but also all day long for comfort, for bringing the outdoor spectrum indoors. And that's what SaunaSpace is all about. The difference here is we're a sauna and a light therapy that's powered by incandescent light. So it features our thermalite bulb. It's a specially designed incandescent light bulb that gives you light therapy and heat therapy like the sun. So it mimics the way the sun heals you with light and with heat. Very different from the LED photobiomodulation out there, and also the sort of far infrared, standard infrared saunas you see out there. Very different technology here. And that's the catalog, and behind you is really cool. We built this we wanted people to experience what a EMF-free Faraday experience feels like. And so we created this whole huge EMF-free tent that you can see in front of you. The whole thing has a grounding mat, and it features our silver-based EMF shielding fabric that we've developed. This blocks all the EMFs out, so people are coming, they're putting their phones on the outside, and they're going inside and chilling out. You can see inside here, it's so calm and beautiful. And this we made specially for this show, actually, so you can feel what it's like to be EMF free. It feels really quiet to the senses inside.
All right, we're Leela Quantum Tech, and we developed the technology that can imprint pure quantum energy into any object, and it can be leveraged for any physiological organism. It can improve ATP production, HRV, it can improve blood flow and actually reduce and eliminate blood clotting within minutes, and accelerate wound healing. So that's quite profound. You can see our products right there. It's the Infinity Block. We have a quantum capsule that we sell, a water bottle. We even have quantum clothing. All of our products harmonize EMF, neutralize EMF in a quite large radius. And then towards the left, you can see specific frequency cards. Those are frequencies for specific use cases, for example, for anxiety and stress, for weight management, for various other use cases. And we call that frequency medicine, because with the quantum tech we developed, we can combine various frequencies and then help with information, that the body can receive, so that you can bypass taking physical supplements in some cases, for example.
All right, welcome to Kuhler. What we have here is handheld heat sinks. So it's gonna help cool your body, lower your temperature. Easy enough. What you do when your core temperature goes up, performance starts to degrade in an athletic context, but also in a health context. So if your temperature is elevated, what your body starts doing is it sends hot blood to the palms of your hands. You got special skin in your hands. So we've got this device you hold in your hands. It's gonna help pull heat from out of your body, out of the hot blood. It's got fans that operate. It's got a heat sink design, much like a computer that you're gonna see a heat sink in. It's gonna take the warm blood, heat comes out, pushes out of the system, and it's gonna cool your body. So your cool blood's gonna come back through your core and cycle through. It's much like a radiator that you see in a car, heat sink that you see in a computer. What we're really trying to do is give you on-demand cooling, personal cooling, make it completely effortless. So you don't need any ice, you don't need any water, there's no big mitts, no big equipment. It's completely portable, it's on demand. All you have to do is press a button and hold it. Anytime, anywhere, it's just like holding the phone, holding a water bottle. Athletic performance, you can increase endurance, train harder, you can recover faster. If you're trying to cool your temperature before you go to bed so you can have deeper sleep, you can do that. Perhaps you have hot flashes from menopause and you need to get some cold relief, it can work on that. Just about any use case. Maybe your air conditioning is out for the week and you live in Texas and you gotta cool down, you can use Kuhler. So that's the gist of what we got going. If you guys wanna get cool, we're taking special pre-orders with Kickstarter all this month. We're gonna build a new V2. We've got awesome feedback. We've had professional athletes use it. We've had biohackers, we've had scientists. For anyone familiar with Dr. Andrew Huberman, he's talked a lot about palm cooling. That's sort of the inspiration, the stand for research for what we're doing. And we're trying to bring a high quality device to the user, low cost, on demand, accessible, keep everyone cooler.
Hey, I'm Jack from Essentia. We're here at the Biohacking Conference. We're showcasing our display of new technology of REM 5, REM 9, really the next level of sleep, literally. We've been able to have evidence-based approach showing that we really dominate the deep sleep space. We have demonstrated here at the conference that we have 20 to 60% increase in deep sleep and REM sleep. We achieve these through our organic mattresses. It's not what these mattresses are doing, it's what they're not doing. They're all certified organic, so you're not seeping in VOCs. You are not getting any of the heat that you normally get out of mattresses. Our REM 5 drops 5 degrees over 8 hours. Our REM 9 drops 9 degrees over 8 hours. You're not getting any of the allergens that you get into nesting that you would get in normal organic beds. We're glad to be here at the conference. We're leaders in the sleep space. You got to learn more. You got to come to our website, www.myessentia.com, and learn more. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Lara Varden, and I'm one of the in-house clinicians here at the DNA company. And we are here at the Biohacking Conference providing information on how you can help better your life and really target your biohacking experience. So what we do here is we look at your genetics in a functional manner. We take a look, we look at your major systems, and we help to curate that information to help you make better choices in your life, changing your diet, your nutrition, lowering your toxic load, helping you to make those choices for lifestyle to help you age backwards. This way, you can be the best you that you can be. And we look at this in a functional manner, and we are different from other genetic companies in the way that we curate that information and guide you through to not just look at, these genetic SNPs and you have a propensity for this. We are helping you to change the context of that information, so that way you're not following a path of disease, but you are following a path of health and longevity. You can visit our company at thednacompany.com, take a look at our services, you can purchase your kit and also see what programs we have available. And you might even be able to work with me. Thank you.
The Apollo Neuro is a wearable hug for your nervous system. It allows your nervous system to adjust from the sympathetic, or your body's fight or flight response to stress, to the parasympathetic, or your body's ability to rest and digest, thus promoting better sleep at night by sending gentle vibrations through the skin.
This is ARX, stands for Adaptive Resistance Exercise. Now we're doing strength training, but instead of using weights, we're using a motor. It's hidden back there in the shields. And the motor allows us to provide what we're calling adaptive resistance. So however hard you push, that's the resistance you get back. Whereas a weight sometimes can overload somebody. It can be too heavy, but most of the time it's too light. We have to choose a very light weight so we can be safe and practical. And you can eventually get the job done, but it takes a lot of time, hours per week in the gym. Risking injury and being inefficient, we can't have it. So here, this matches you at all times, never underloading, so it's never inefficient, but never overloading, so it's very safe. This is my assistant, Lori, and she's gonna be showing you how the chest press works in the ARX. Lori, please have a seat. All right, so you can put your feet on these metal pegs here, just right now, and we're gonna demonstrate a chest press. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna establish a safe range of motion for you. So if you could put your hands on these orange pads, I'm gonna push you all the way back to the start position. And we're gonna set it right about there. And now for this extended position, I'm gonna stop you just short of fully straightening the arm so we can keep the tension on the muscle. Now for clients who have access to ARX, we can delineate down to the 100th of an inch a range of motion that's repeatable, standardizable. One of the most common causes of injury in the gym is an excessive range of motion. So we're gonna control for that, standardize, and it remembers you in the software. So apples to apples as you compare. The next thing we're gonna standardize is the speed. It's another way people hurt themselves, moving too fast. So we're gonna have a nice leisurely 7 seconds. It won't feel leisurely for you, but a leisurely 7 seconds in each direction. And we're gonna give you 5 repetitions. So we're gonna pump that in, And we're gonna give you a nice friendly pause, a rest in between the reps, because I'm such a nice guy. So we're gonna give you a nice 3 seconds of a pause. All right, so however hard you push, that's the resistance you're going to receive. And so the degree of effort, how difficult it is up to you. So you can relax for just right now. Oh, you can relax. Yeah. I'm gonna set you to the start position. It'll be a 5-second countdown, and then you can begin pushing as the machine moves out away from you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So push. And you're thinking speed, and there's her force in real time. That's the weight on the bar, changing moment by moment. Now resist it. Try to slow it down. Good. Smooth resistance all the way back. Good. And here you're going to relax for 3, 2, 1. Another one just like that. So here you're contracting the chest and the arms, getting a little bit of burning maybe. When it stops, you're pushing through the stop and now smoothly accumulate tension. Try to slow this thing down on the way back. So you notice as the curve happens, however hard she pushes, that's the weight that she experiences on the graph. And you can see it moving moment by moment, never too little, never too much. If she decides she wants to load up on force, it'll give it to her. If she decides she wants to back off a little bit, it will back off a little bit and become lighter. So as little as you require or as much as you can tolerate, depending on the quality of the exercise you feel like you want to get. All right, so push through here. Same way, see if you can get above this red line. Yeah, very nice. Excellent. And relax, we're gonna do one more rep. 2, 1, let's go. Smooth push, again, through the stop and hold your ground. Sustain it, control the descent up the line. Good. And relax. First impression?
I was getting the hang of it as
I could see it's like, oh, that's because resisting an irresistible force is very novel. It's bizarre. So by the end, your nervous system says, oh, I get it. I get how to exert against this. So
I don't understand why this has a little play in it. Is that just the normal?
well, this one has to have play so that it can move back and forth. So it's an I-beam with bearings. So once it's under heavy load, it kind of locks in, but at rest, it is specifically tuned so it does that. So what we're looking at in the graph, you see these big red peaks?
Yeah.
So those peaks, that's gold to us in strength training because that's mechanical tension. So whether it's bone density, muscle growth, strength development, mechanical tension is the active ingredient, keys to the kingdom. But you might have noticed that all these highly desirable peaks, those only happen when you were resisting the irresistible force, right? That's when the red is. But if we were in a weight room and I gave you 199 pounds and I handed it to you, you could lower it once. Oh no, but then you couldn't lift it because this black line, the black line is you pushing, that's your lifting strength.
But if you gave me 131 pounds, I would say no way.
Well, that 131, that's you at advantage, but not here, right? So with a weight, it's water to a fish. It's hard to describe sometimes. You have to use a very, very light weight for safety and practicality. So light that you can lift it. And then you got to go even lighter than that so you can lift it multiple times at a set. So in the gym, you're doing a level of force somewhere down here, up and down and 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 up and down, right? And so your bones, your tendons, your ligaments are only exposed to the stimulus of this potency. But here, without having to select a weight or stack plates or anything, you get to expose your tendons and ligaments to the maximum of which they're capable. And nothing's gonna fall on you. You could stop at any time, very safe. So it's a form of resistance. It's just strength training, nothing new. It's just a cleaner delivery system for the system.
This machine has only which exercises can you do?
So this is our more efficient, kind of all-in-one machine that anybody can use. And it's built around the leg press, chest press, and row. 3 moves, full body from one seat. Grandmothers to linebackers, anybody can use it. But some people are like enthusiasts. They like to work out. So then we built this other machine that has all the bells and whistles, but it's same motor.
Could you specify this for like a hotel spa or not? Is it too complicated?
Yeah, this would be the one. Because the only movable parts are the handles and the seat.
Could people intuitively understand how to do it?
If you can operate a smartphone, you can operate the ARX software. It's pretty simple. You type in your name. And
Torso flexion and extension.
so these are auxiliary movements. Torso flexion is a crunch for the abs. And you can imagine the motor coming back and try not to let it unflex you. And then the torso extension is a hinge movement for the posterior chain. So you Going back. It's like a stiff-legged deadlift, but from a seated, safe position.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So it is very much a full body machine, but it has a simplicity built in so that even people who aren't athletic can get real strength training without having to learn new skills. There's no agility, no balance, no coordination. It's just so user-friendly. We're democratizing strength training. Because most people, you need strength training, but you're not going to go make the weight room a part of your lifestyle. It's very rare. Only 4 or 5% of people regularly go to a weight room. But everybody will agree, oh, we need strength training, it's healthy. But then they don't go to the weight room. There's too many barriers to entry. So it's inconvenient, it's kind of intimidating. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to hurt myself. So this eliminates all those barriers to entry so that it's easy to do. It's not intimidating. It can be easy if you didn't push so hard, it would have been lighter. So it gives you the exercise stimulus without wasting your time.
So NES Health is an energy medicine business. We're a practitioner platform. We provide software that practitioners can work with their clients. They can scan their bioenergetic field and see what areas of their body need attention. We support those energy fields using an infoceutical, which is basically an electrolyte that we imprint with the information of healthy energy for that system that we're supporting. Through the platform, the practitioner can work with their clients monthly to do a scan and see what products will help support them. We've got a My Health device, which also has the healthy frequencies on it. It is a microstim device that you can work on body or off body to help support healthy energetic function. You can find us at neshealth.com if you want more information.
Hi guys, welcome to NOAA Aeon. Here what we do is we hold retreats, workshops, events, and conscious products. We serve private events, group events, large, conscious events, and we have conscious products. So let me show you guys a little bit about them. So here we have radiation protection devices. So what we do is, what this does is protect you from the harmful effects of radiation, to protect your friends, your family, your loved ones from 5G, Wi-Fi, EMFs going on. And so we're very passionate about this. We have EMF protection kits. So here we have headphones, for your cell phone, blankets, right? For your laptop. We have just basically products to protect us from, the harmful effects. And yeah, we have these amazing.
We'll have the EVG later today. It's still pretty quiet.
So these are the iHarmony. It's you sit down. It creates a whole experience, immersive experience through meditation, sound, and just frequency. So it helps get you into a flow state faster. So you're able to just drop in, get rid of any excess stress, anxiety, depression that you may be feeling, get you feeling good and flow and centered. So you can go on and have an amazing day.
How's it going? My name is Andy Nilo. I'm the CEO and founder of Alitura Naturals, an all-natural skincare line that I had no intention to start. In 2011, I was in a big accident where I was hit and run over by 2 cars in Los Angeles, California. And I formulated a clay-based mask with 4 different clays: vitamin C, colostrum, pearl powder, American ginseng, and organic kelp powder to create a superfood meal while creating circulation to the surface of the skin while subtly exfoliating that area. After that, I combined beeswax, cacao butter, sea buckthorn oil, and a cast iron pan to create a healing, hydrating moisturizer, after which is now our night cream. Alitura is Latin for feeding and nourishing, your skin being your largest organ. It's really important to treat it like another mouth. With clean ingredients as close to nature as possible, we just released our meteorite scrub with ground meteorite powder. We have a rounded surfactant system, or exfoliant system with cherry pit, olive pit, bamboo stem cell extract. This is going to be one of our most popular products. We just released that 3 days ago. We have our derma roller right here. It just creates these tiny pathways for optimal absorption of the ingredients of your products, effectively getting the most out of them. It's got the gold serum right here. It's basically the best of cutting-edge anti-aging skin science with the other side of organic botanicals. It's 95% certified organic. We have copper peptide, plant-derived vitamin A, marine collagen, CoQ10, astaxanthin, and a base of Australian sandalwood and other beautiful botanicals that heal, hydrate, and condition your skin. We also have our Angel's Mist toner. This one's a fun one for me because I sourced several of the oils on my travels to Egypt. We have Sakara flower, Nile lily, and a niacinamide organic alcohol and caffeine based as a delivery method for all the botanicals, just creating a very refined appearance and also minimizing pores in the process while getting a little aromatherapy all throughout. So yeah, we're just expanding our line. I love what I do. I formulate all of the products. This all started from a 660 square foot apartment and an opportunity from Dave Asprey, which I'm very grateful for. You guys can find us on alitura.com, that's alitura.com, and feel free to use code BIOHACK for 20% off the entire store.
We're here at CeraThrive booth. So we've got red light therapy for gut-brain connection. So red light here through the brain, through the frontal cortex, and then also with the gut panel.
Hey, so we're Heads Up, and we're doing all of the data analysis in biohacking. So our system lets you carefully track your health metrics, blood test results, sensor data, anything you want to measure. You can try out different biohacks and then see if your metrics are moving the way you want them to. So it really helps you objectively validate everything that you're trying to do to improve your health. So you know definitively with objective data if you're doing things correctly and if your health is improving. So we have dashboards for individuals. We also work with sports teams, research organizations, integrative medicine doctors, groups that need to monitor the health of their population of people remotely and in a decentralized way. So we're doing all the data analysis in the biohacking world, and we're Heads Up, headsuphealth.com.
Hi everyone, we're at the 9th annual Dave Osprey Biohacking Conference. We are PureWave, the sponsor of the VIP Lounge. This is our technology in here. So we manufacture and distribute electromagnetic therapy devices. Our first one is called the VEMI. It's a vibroacoustic, electromagnetic, and infrared all-in-one. These therapies are all frequency-based, so you cannot just throw them on top of each other. They have to be synchronized. That's why we call it biosynchronization. Our acoustics that we're using that combine with this create thousands of modulating frequencies that will put the brain into a healing mode where the body kind of shuts down all the senses and forces you into a meditative state, a deep meditation.
Yeah, and hold on. This bed, we can actually show what the bed is doing to your body. By putting a pan of water on top of it, we see the water form perfect geometric patterns. So we have coherence in the water molecules from one water molecule to the other. The whole body is mostly water. And with the synchronization and the frequencies that we're putting in, millions of frequencies per second, they're all in harmony. They're all the same intensity, same timing. They're in 3 different energies, all these frequencies going off exactly the same. And you can see them, they look like they're forming snowflakes, perfect snowflakes in the pan of water with food coloring, where a generic vibration or generic vibration bed.
Other beds.
Yeah, and others would just look like rain pelting, which is good. There's some health aspects there. It makes the brain shut down the body and let somebody rest and have a short sleep. Here, it's a whole different thing. When cells go into perfect water geometrics, the cells will go into regulation. That means they're cleaning, they're bringing in product in and out and expelling waste in the perfect function. And we also have a spiritual aspect to this Vemi bed. You'll see it in here. People turn into like a mannequin in 2 minutes. Most everybody do not know how to go into a meditation, but in 2 minutes, everybody's there and they're gone for 30 minutes or 60 minutes. You push one button or the other, that's it. So we have far infrared with the frequencies in it, vibroacoustic and electromagnetic, and then the brain is hearing the exact same frequency pattern. You're not listening to music in here. That is the sound of the brain talking to every cell in the body, and what we did is we mimicked it just like a pacemaker mimics the heart electrical waveform. We've mimicked the electromagnetic waveform of all the frequencies and communication going back and forth. So come on in and take a look. So I'm the biomedical engineer and advisor for Tony, who's my wife. She's the CEO of PureWave, and all of our products have been designed and geared to have 0 to very low EMF. This is electromagnetic interference like a cell phone. And when you're talking on it, it's even higher. We want to be below 10 millivolts of EMF for constant exposure for health. That's according to the World Health Organization. And when you're talking on it, it'll go higher. Systems like this plugged into the wall could be in the hundreds, even thousands of millivolts of EMF, and we are down almost to 0 with all of the systems running full blast. That's part of our technology, and you can see everybody, they're out. They're in deep meditation. We have many out-of-body experiences, many. You're totally alert while you're down and under, which is amazing, because now when you're thinking of past events and things that happened in your life, or just your family and family members, people who have passed, we get it all going on in here. It becomes real even though you're down under, and people feel like they're floating and flying, and they look down and they see that their legs have disappeared, but yet they're right here, or they're totally invisible. I mean, it's really pretty wild. But we get a lot of releases. People come up at the end crying, and they feel like they've just expelled things that were hanging on and bothering them in their day-to-day lives. But yet they're also being energized. Our main initial base technology was our home system, the PEMI, where this product was developed based on removing EMF for 8 to 12 hours with just a 10 or 20 minute session of having the electromagnetics running through your body, with hundreds or thousands, even millions of frequencies going off in specific patterns to tickle every cell and every combination that hits every body part. And from one person to another, we get the same result with that home system, because we all have the same parts, same body parts, same tissue densities. I was a pacemaker design engineer, went into Neural Stim, the very first Neural Stims for the world, where I was project engineer for the implantable external from Cordis in Miami. There we blocked communication in and out from cells to block off pain. And now we're realizing the same EMF that we use for that Neural Stim is on our cell phones. So this is really wearing us down as a society worldwide. We need to get healthy and have a way to remove the EMF. And with one session, we've got it removed for 8 to 12 hours. You can actually measure yourself before and after a session and see yourself through the day holding higher energy, more like a child. I found that 5-year-olds and younger have such high energy in their cells that they're near 0 in EMF, even while they're holding a phone all day long in a stroller. When we energize, our main patents are turning on ion transport. That's where the patents developed that technology years ago, and now we've taken on that technology and pushed that further ahead, much further ahead. So ion transport is everything. Doctors know what this means. It's charging of energy in a cell. It's turning on the sodium potassium ion pumps. We get those specific receptors to vibrate back and forth like a school of fish or a flock of birds. We do the same thing with the Vemi. When those receptors are vibrating, they'll open and close, go into regulation. They turn on the power and energizing of a cell. You can see it live in a cell with mitochondria forming and adding with every mitochondria component. That's like a battery. It adds more and more energy in a cell. So we pump people up to the level of like children, So when that happens, their EMF will go down near 0, and it remains there all day. And if you do a session at night, you'll be EMF free all night, but yet energized and relaxed with a very, very deep sleep. So that's our technology to help people, make them feel happier and less achy, and all disease and damage and injuries are low voltage in the cells and tissues. When you raise up the energy, that's how people repair their bodies. We can do that at the flip of a switch.
Welcome, Biohackers. Glad to have you here at our Tru Kava booth. Wish you could have been with us. This is a wonderful event, and all of the people here, they're just so health conscious that our product seems to really hit home with them. We make our Tru Kava product naturally in the traditional way with water preparation or with pressure. So it's nothing but kava. Basically kava and some flavorings, especially in the drinks and the shots. The drinks are carbonated. These actually are coming out this week. They're brand new brand look, and a couple new flavors. We've got ginger brew and a tropical citrus. Also have some oils that can be taken therapeutically morning and evening, and you can take those as needed. The shots and the drinks. Well, if you're having some social events that you don't want to have other things to drink, you can socialize really a whole lot better, like they do on the islands in the South Pacific, by using kava, the kava drink, or the kava shots, instead of something maybe alcoholic or that doesn't have any alcohol or any other kind of stimulants or relaxants. It's a natural way to relax and, as we say, connect at your best. That's what kava does. It allows you to be more of you.